Now many of us will say that this is half truth, right? It's not that since we have reached to the third point, it's not that we have left the first two. Yes, we understand life in a better way by studying literature. That happens still today. Okay, yes, we pick up our language improves by studying literature, but the major concern is getting a job. And so I think the students and teachers, both of them, should ask themselves what type of job do they expect after doing a master's in literature. And that preparation should happen during teaching. Because I am teaching, for instance, now I am teaching in a central university, or better to say I was teaching, because now I'm in an administrative post, and right, and that too is a thing which I would like to share. It's in one way it's a good thing, sir. But what happened is in October 2019, actually in July 2019, I applied for two posts, associate professor and professor. So the question is, how can you apply for both the posts together? The answer is, in direct recruitment you can apply. Okay, so I applied for both of them, thinking that I have 10 years experience, one PhD is awarded under my supervision, I have the required 75 marks of API, and I have 10 papers in the UGC listed journals. Some of them were once UGC listed. Right? Okay. This is the truth. So they called me for interview on 1st of October and said, you are selected, you become associate professor. So on 2nd it was a holiday of Gandhi Jayanti. So on 3rd I joined as associate professor. Then I started working as associate professor, dreaming to enjoy my new salary and new position, which adds two research scholars to work for me, right? And so on. Then on 18th of October, they asked me that you had applied for one more post. I repeated the whole thing again, and they said you are selected. So why they selected me was I came to know this letter when I met my vice chancellor after joining. So they said you are selected. So what they did is, in the morning they took the interview, in the afternoon they gave me the order, and they were expecting me to join in the evening. But I had certain other important things. My son was not well, I had to take him to the hospital. So I said I'll join tomorrow. So on 21st October I joined as professor. And that is what made me the keynote speaker today. Okay. So things in life happen so rapidly. Later on I came to know that there was a huge pressure on the university to appoint some director, because this post was vacant for the last 6 years, and they were under pressure that this UGC was sending them letters within 6 months, right? For the last 4 years, they were not allowing any interview to happen. Now they started saying, within 6 months you have to do it. So sometimes the bad weather helps you a lot. So just the only thing is, I am sharing this very openly with you because I see many of my friends here. I am just telling, make yourself eligible for the job. Sometimes the bad weather may also help you. Right? So if you are moving towards anything, remember what we are preparing for. Are we preparing our students for jobs? And if we are preparing them for jobs, what types of jobs we should ask, and then only our teaching will take a new turn. And that has happened. It's not that we also always say that somebody should come from Pune and Mumbai to tell, right? That's not the case. It's already happening. Dr. Datta Samant has his own YouTube channel, right? And which I came to know from the brochure, and then I'm also one of your viewers now, and I have viewed his videos, and not only his videos. I have another friend in the same college, that is Bhagwan Gupte. He teaches geology, and he also uploads his videos on YouTube. I'm learning geology as well. Okay.
Soon you will learn history.
So the thing is, we are already doing it. This is just a chance for us to sit together and fix our priorities. To decide on which lines do you want to move, because that will help you a lot. That will help all of us a lot. Okay. The next thing is, after objective, this is, as Dr. Sawant in his introduction said, this is the major thing that has happened in the last 15 years. Right? Why we say that our teaching has changed or it has undergone some transformation? It is because of this technology. Right? You have various examples of how technology has affected our lives, but this is not the right time to discuss that. You remember that. So we all began with saying language lab. When we had the skills in mind, when we had the skills of language in mind, we said that we need a language lab to develop the skills. Right? And as a part of that, all engineering colleges have a language lab. All colleges, when they are going for NAC, right, they have a language lab. Right now also, by looking at the computers there, I think that we are sitting in a language lab. Because outside the room there is a poster of English department. And inside there are computers. So which means this is a language lab. So our shift to technology or our acceptance of technology started with language lab. I'm not going in the far off days, I'm not going to the 13th century to tell what we had. I'm talking about the last 15 years. So language lab. So language lab told us that language can be learned through computers. Computer assisted language learning. And mobile, it took over the language. So now we have mobile assisted language learning. So all that you could do with the computers, you are doing that with mobile. Right? Now, what are the possible things that you are doing? You will have a quick list. Though you are not a teacher of ELT, let me remind you. Right? Let me remind you are the experts in literature. Right? But all of you are aware of what you are doing with your mobiles, especially inside the classrooms. Right? There was a time when using mobiles is not allowed in the classrooms was said. But now there is a time when we are saying that use mobiles in the classrooms. There are schools which are providing tabs to the students, and we as the high-paid, high-income group parents, right, we are sending our children, our kids to those schools. Okay. Now, from just videos, PPTs, right, from all that we have moved to mobile apps. Now there is app for everything, right? Application of everything. So the tuition that my uncle had, right? Baiju is doing the same thing through app. Right? You can be a tutor. You can earn money, right? This was also told, you can earn money. Right? Somebody told me that if you are good at 2 languages, right, you can earn money by translating things. So, if you are a teacher of language or a teacher of any subject for that matter, you can become a tutor by developing your own app. You need not develop your app, you can just use the apps. If you see the textbooks of primary schools and secondary schools, which we rarely do, right? If you see those textbooks, you will find that each of the textbook developed by the Maharashtra state, क्या कहते हैं उसको, पाठ्य पुस्तक निर्मिति, right? तो वो textbook bureau जो है, it's developing the textbook, and in that there is a QR code for every activity. Like Paytm QR code, you have to scan that QR code, and through that QR code you will go to the particular application, the particular video, the particular whatever online resource available on that topic. So, if the QR codes are trending in primary and secondary schools, right, can still be far behind, right? So the thing is, maybe because the students, those who will come to you after 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, right, they are using those QR codes in their high schools and primary schools. So when they come to your senior college and you teach them with PPT, right? Using a PPT was a very new thing, and some of the senior teachers would tell, I'm not comfortable with PPT, right? It actually hampers, it disturbs, it creates this distraction. It's a distraction. Instead of listening to the teacher, you look at it and you know what is the next thing he's going to talk about. But now, PPT is also outdated. This is an outdated thing that we are doing. The only good thing that we are doing today is recording this lecture with 2 cameras. Because that will go to LiteraturesinEnglish, right? And from there I'll add to my viewership. I'll get more opportunities of being a resource person in the upcoming conferences, at least in the Marathwada region. Okay. Now, from mobile apps, we are moving towards learning management systems, LMS. Right? We have this IUMS, Integrated University Management System. It's all like ISO, right? So we have learning management systems. What is that? The videos that are being prepared by these teachers, Gutte sir and Samant sir, right? That is 1/4 of, right? That is 1/4 of what is expected in MOOCs. There are 4 areas in MOOCs. MOOCs means massive online open courses. Right. SWAM is the portal. Right. We are doing our refresher courses without. So okay. But the point is, so how can you turn your video lesson into a MOOCs course? By using these 2 areas. One of them I have used, another my colleague has used. Whatever your colleague has done, you have all the right to quote it. Right? Whatever your research scholar has done, you have all the right to quote it. It is not, it doesn't come under the purview of plagiarism. Okay. So I am using Moodles. Moodles is a web portal which provides you a space where you can develop your own website. What you have to do is identify the units and upload the things based on the units. So the whole MOOCs course you can develop with Moodles. More than Moodles, easy to perform thing is Google Classroom. The only thing is you need an institutional ID, which is a very difficult thing in certain institutes. When we ask for institutional ID, they think that we are going to, right, कुछ online पैसे transfer कर लेंगे सबसे. Right? The institutional ID is nothing but an ID with, right, instead of .com you will have the name of the university or the short form of the university. Like my institutional ID these days is Sami, SAMI, @ Manu, MANUU, moodle.pdu.in. This is my institutional ID. And this email address. Okay, with that you can work for Google Classroom. Google Classroom and Moodles, they give you, Sarat sir, I was telling the next stage to your videos is developing them into MOOCs through Moodle or Google Classroom. So the thing was, how you can do that, what are the things that you can do is not just upload the video, upload the script of the video as well. That will form the second quadrant. Upload it in the PDF format so that it is easy to download, so that it is easy to get the print, okay, and the other things.
If you allow me, actually I have a website called LiteraturesinEnglish.com where you find the PDFs of all this material, the script of these videos on the same website. That is already uploaded.
So that is the second quadrant that is ready with him. So Saran sir, I am helping you for your CAS. Okay. The third thing that you have to do is, you have to prepare certain questions. Right? The question answer part of it. And you have to give certain time or link where these questions will be answered. So, queries will be answered. So, if they are asking questions to you in your YouTube channel there itself in the comment section, right? So, Moodles also provides you a space for those comments, asking questions and giving responses. And the third is evaluation. Evaluation you can do by asking them to submit assignments, the way people have submitted assignments to do their literature courses. Right? So, by Moodles and Google Classroom is the next level. That is the new trend, if you ask me. Because we have already reached the video lessons. He has reached a step forward. He has developed his website and added his scripts as well. So the next level that he has to take is shift it to the Moodle or Google Classroom so that it will become, if you cover all the 4 units, generally 1 credit is 1 unit in CBCS, right? 1 credit is 1 unit, that is the formula. So if you have 4 units, upload 4 videos, upload 4 scripts, right? Upload questions or space for asking questions and assignments for them. Moodle, Google Classroom, both of them give you a chance to frame objective questions. That is the easiest way of evaluation. The computer itself will evaluate. Right? You tell the computer what are the correct answers. Right? So, like a mock test, the evaluation pattern will also happen. Okay. Now the question is, will technology replace teachers? When I was writing this question, please forgive me if I am politically incorrect. When I was writing this question on my PPT, I remembered our Prime Minister. Right? Because my answer to this question is what he answered about NRC. इस पर तो कोई बात ही नहीं हुई है और ऐसा होने वाला नहीं है. Right? Will technology replace teachers? We haven't talked about it, and it is not going to happen. But all of us know, right, that somewhere we are thinking about it if we have not talked. Right? So maybe we will come to a blended kind of learning right now. Maybe after 20 years from now, when I become a Vice Chancellor, right? I plan to do that. Okay, because I need 10 years experience as a professor. So please, आप अपनी सारी blessings मुझे आज दीजिए. Okay, I should do that. Be able to do that. So we will come to blended learning now, and this blended learning will pave the way for classes without teachers. Right? What we need is counselors. And some of the people are saying that that is what exactly we are presently doing. Some of the people are saying that we are not taking regular classes, or the amount of classes that we used to take in 2005 and the amount of classes that we are engaging in 2019 or 2020, right? The number of students regularly present in 2005 and the number of students regularly present in the class in 2020, it tells us that we have already moved towards becoming the counselors, right? And in the days to come, we will accept it that we are counselors and not teachers. Why we are counselors and not teachers? Because ELT had already told us. Now, what is blended then? Blending technology, traditional classroom and modern classroom, mixing of the two, right? Misal pav. Okay. Now, why I am saying that we are moving towards that? Because we began with an approach, learner-centered approach, Vidyarthi Kendrit Shikshan, and that already told us 20 years before, 15 years before, that we are facilitators and not teachers. Right? Classroom is a democratic setup. I am no more a king. Right? I am no more a king. Classroom should happen in the way of interaction. Right? I cannot dictate the class. Right? Those who go to the classes and tell that Bhya right? That was what I was told by my teacher. They are bad teachers who go to the classes and say, "Chaliye, ab hum notes likhte hain." Okay. And there were jokes that all of us have shared in the past 10 years about such teachers. So we have already become facilitators. And from facilitators, we move to CBCS, allowing more autonomy to the student. That is the idea, right? What we are doing is different, but the purpose is this. Because I am saying from my university, where I work, that in choice-based credit system, we have almost 50% compulsory papers. Because of lack of teachers, logistics, administration has to see logistics. But the idea is there will be more choice in the days to come. And how will that choice come? In the document of CBCS, you will find that if teachers are not available with you, send them to other universities, allow them to do MOOCs courses, and count those credits as part of the credits required for this job. It is already said. It's we, right? It's we, right, who are consciously not looking at that and saying that no, teachers will not be replaced. Okay. So, CBCS. As a CBCS has again improved our understanding of language. I told you that language was a knowledge subject. Then we were told that language is a skill subject. Look in the CBCS, the terminology used for language papers. Language papers are ability enhancement papers. Language papers are skill enhancement papers. Language papers are generic papers. Apart from core language papers. Apart from discipline-specific language papers. So, these vast areas have been opened to us. Right? Those who talk about the trends in literature, we are doing it in our practice, and we have not recognized that we have moved to this trend. For instance, under ability or skill, somewhere we are doing a course on human rights at VA level. I'm talking about the template given by UGC, right? So we are doing a course on human rights. We are doing a course on cultural diversity. We are doing a course on creative writing. Right? We are doing all these courses under CBCS. Okay. Now the next level of CBCS is, which has already come, which is already there on university UGC website, and which there are Senate members and US members. They will very quickly tell you that it is being implemented, and that is LOCF. Right? Learning Outcome Based Curriculum Framework. And the subject that has been chosen from language part or humanities part is English. Because all initial experiments should be done on English teachers and English syllabus, and then gradually forwarded to other languages, other humanities subjects. That is one way of saying it negatively. The positive way of saying it, because English teachers and English curriculums are more adaptive, they are ready to accept changes very quickly than others. That's why maybe this is being done. Okay. Now this LOC